Hey everybody, this is D.A. Wagner, Lightroom Guy, and I'm going to demonstrate our 1, 2, 3 Lightroom Develop Strategy. It's a fast and easy way to get started. Sometimes it's a way to finish your developing very quickly. Other times it's a great way to get started before you do your final adjustments. Okay, so here's how we do the 1, 2, 3 Lightroom Develop Strategy. And with my image selected, I'm going to go to the Develop module. And in the Tone section of my Basic panel, I have an Auto button here, and I'm going to click this Auto button and watch carefully because this is going to use Adobe Sensei to evaluate and develop my picture with some initial settings. And you can see how it's brought in my shadow detail and taken some of my highlights down. Next, in the 1, 2, 3 Develop Strategy, I'm going to go to the White Balance section. That's the WB. And here's the pull-down menu, and I'm going to choose from As Shot to Auto. Choosing Auto reduces my color cast, and if I didn't like it, I could go back to my menu and choose As Shot. However, I like my results with the Auto setting, so I'm going to keep it there. The yellow is gone, and my skin tones are more natural. And finally, Profiles. And Profiles are located at the top of the Basic panel, and they've been around since Lightroom 7.3, and it's been overlooked by a lot of users. Clicking on the grid here will actually hide all of the panels in the Develop module and show only the Profiles. And when you start, you'll see a grid showing different options for the profiles that you can use. I normally change this from grid to list because it's easier to see them on a small screen, and they show previews as you hover over each one of these profiles. I tend to use the Modern profiles most, and Modern 3 and Modern 4 are my favorites. In this case, I'm going to choose Modern 3 because I'm bringing some warmth back into the picture that I lost when I neutralized the image, but not so much as it was when I originally captured it. Clicking on it will set the profile, and you'll see up here I have options to adjust the amount from 0, which would be no adjustment at all, to 200, which is of course twice as much as 100. I'm going to double-click the amount here, move the slider back to the 100, and in order to get back my panels in the Develop module, I'm going to close my profile browser by clicking, obviously, on the Close button. This brings me back to my original Basic panel, and I'm ready to continue developing. Now, there is a number 4 in our 1, 2, 3 Develop Strategy. And number 4 is the Radial Filter, right up here. And if I select the Radial Filter, and I make sure that invert is selected first, because invert means inside of the ellipse I'm about to draw, and I make sure all of my settings are neutral, 0. I'm going to click and drag from the center of my subject's face and out. I'm going to draw a nice loose ellipse like that. And all I'm going to do is open up my shadows by dragging the shadow slider over to the right, and you can see how I'm brightening up my subject's face. And if I wanted to, I could also add a little bit of clarity to add a bit of sharpness here. I click Done, and now I'm going to look at my before and after by hitting the backslash key located underneath my Delete key. Before and after. And you can see the difference, before and after. And this is Lightroom, guys. 1, 2, 3 Lightroom Develop Strategy. I'm D.A. Wagner. Thanks for watching.